morning to you ladies, my name is Jacksepticeye and welcome back to Would You Rather, where we're just going to sit down and go over life's big complicated puzzles and sound them out, and logic them out and get off to really profound questions. Like really dig in to what it is to be a human and to just interact with each other. Now the first one is, would you rather have 17 testicles or have one testicle the size of a coconut? Oh yes, so profound. This is the first one that came up when I went into it. What the hell? Anyway, okay, so would you rather have 17 testicles or a testicle the size of a coconut? So this only applies to people who have testicles or who have had testicles and know what it's like to have them there in that area, because otherwise it's just going to be like, I don't know which I'd rather, because I don't know what it's like to have two danglers hanging out of you. Anyway, oh god, off to a fantastic start already. Have 17 testicles. Like, I'm assuming just regular average size testicles then, the 17 would be. Or one testicle size of a coconut. I'm more inclined to go with the coconut one. Or am I? I don't know. Because 17 testicles is like having a load of frog spawn down there. You're just like walking around and they're mushing off each other. That's a lot of sperm to be just cooking up down there. They get very warm. Like one the size of a coconut. Coconuts can be pretty small. I mean, and it's more of an admiration thing. You look at it and you're like, wow, that's impressive. 17, you're like, nah, you're just a freak. I don't know. One, yeah, okay, that was almost split 50-50. That was a weird one. Fight a wolf with your bare hands or fight a large bear with a sword. Okay. This is like, we can go all Liam Neeson or we can go all Camelot on it. I don't know if he actually fought a bear. We'll go all brave on it. Fight a wolf with your bare hands. Would I win? I don't know. Or do I still have the chance of dying? Because if I had the chance of dying anyway, then this would probably be the most likely scenario. But the fight a wolf with your bare hands, like just punch him in the face. If I was winning both of these scenarios, I go with fighting the wolf with my bare hands. But if it's just you throwing me into these scenarios the way I am right now, I'm gonna have to go with a bear with a sword. Because I have a better chance of surviving that one. Because I can just like hack away at his legs, I can keep him at a distance. Fighting a bear with bare hands. Now there's a conundrum. And not just like bare hands, like naked hands, like a big set of bare hands. Like you killed another bear with the other sword, and you went off to fight another bear, and you just strapped on those bad boys, and you start like bear slapping the shit out of them. There's something I'd pay for. Be a tomboy or be a girly girl. What? I don't know. Be a tomboy or be a girly girl. Tomboy for no reason whatsoever. That's almost split. I don't know. That was a weird one. I don't like that one. Take that one away. Work a minimum wage job for the rest of your life, or live in the wilderness for the rest of your life. Well, I don't know. Get money and be able to pay for a house and heating and plumbing and food, or live out in the wilderness and find all your own food and shit in a tree. I'm gonna go with this one. Why would you like to live in the wilderness for the rest of your life? The wilderness is cool and all. I will admit, I love the wilderness. But to hike in it, not to live in it. I don't want to Bear Grylls the shit out of this. Drink my own piss. Go out there and be like, hey, bears! See, it's coming out from the last one. Because if you live in the wilderness, then you actually have to go to the last question and figure out which one you want to do. Do you fashion your own sword out of the leg that got chopped off by the canaries a couple of weeks ago and then fight the bear? Or do you go up to wolf and just start beating the shit out of him like okay, we're moving on. Drive a bright red smart car or be spanked by Rosie O'Donnell every morning. Ooh. Rosie O'Donnell is one of the most annoying human beings on the planet. Is Rosie O'Donnell still alive? I don't know. I actually honestly don't know. Or drive a bright red smart. I'd love a bright red smart car. And I do love a bit of the spankage, a bit of the spanky spunk. Oh god. That was just my rhyming scheme for words and it came out terrible. But yeah, I would like a car. Thanks. That'd be great. Only be able to speak via a translator or only speak when asked a question. Oh. See, you're not saying I can only answer the question, you're saying I can speak only when asked a question. So, or you mean like a translator, like an actual vocal translator, not Google Translate. Oh, I don't know why I'm talking to you guys like you're the ones who made the question. But only speak when asked a question. So if somebody says something to you and you don't reply and you're like, and then they're like, what's wrong with you? Then you can just start speaking. Which is the likely scenario. People are going to ask you a question eventually. It doesn't say you can only answer the question that they ask. So I'm going to go with this. Well, fuck you guys then. Swim in a pool of poop Or get your head stuck in an elephant's rear end. Oh. This is, I could swim in a pool of poop, but I could have like a hazmat suit on. And I don't have to smell it. I don't have to taste it. I don't have to get it in my eyes. I don't actually have to touch it physically. Again, my head stuck in an elephant's rear end. I guess I could have a helmet on. I don't know. I don't know how big an elephant's arsehole is. It's probably like the size of a head anyway. I don't know. See, I don't have to put my head under this if I go swimming. I could just go and then it's done. But there's a real problem with E. coli. This is a real problem with E. coli. I'm gonna go with this. There's a real problem with E. coli with the elephant. Because that's like direct contact on your head hole. Oh, I don't like it. Play quarterback or play linebacker. I don't fucking know what either of those are. Well, no, American football. Whoosh. I know nothing about American football. Be known as a racist or be known as a sexist. Well, they're both very strong topics in the world today. So I don't know which one to pick. Oh, God. Why do I have to pick either of them? Be known as a racist or a sexist. Oh, God. Because on the one hand, racism is a very big issue in the world today as well. But so is sexism. Ah, God, what do I pick? I don't want to pick either. Do I have to pick one? Okay, I'm just gonna, I can't logic this one out. There is no good answer for this. I'm just gonna move my mouse back and forth, whichever one I land on. Where's the mouse? Oh, it's underneath the sexist one. Oh, I guess I'm being known as a sexist. See, sexism isn't a hate crime. Being a racist, well, I guess just being racist isn't a hate crime either. I don't know. What did the comments say? Being known as a sexist, I'd probably get a few angry letters, but as a racist, I'd probably get myself shot. I don't know how true that is, so I'm just going to move on before everything goes bad in my life. Eat 50 chicken nuggets or eat 6 Big Macs. Big Macs. Big Macs, please. 50 chicken nuggets is a lot. You don't say, well... See, you don't say when I have to eat them or if I have a time frame to eat them. So I'm gonna say 6 Big Macs, because I like Big Macs more than chicken nuggets. If we're talking about Mickey D's, that is. Big Macs are awesome. That's what they call me. Big Mac. Big Sean Mac. Would you rather own 10,000 Mr. Potato Heads or own 10,000 bobbleheads? Well, some of the population of Ireland are already 10,000 Mr. Potato Heads. Racism. Well, nah. Stereotyping. Own 10,000 bobbleheads. I want 10,000 bobbleheads. I want them all in a line, perfectly symmetrical. Everything all just beautifully, like laid out by a machine that lays bobbleheads on the ground. And then just go down and like push them all at once. Like, bobblehead! Bobblehead! And like let them all like bobble all over the place. Like, see, I'm a bobblehead. I would love that. 10,000 Mr. Potato Heads means you have 10,000 Mr. Potato Heads with like 17 combinations of parts that come off them. And like 10,000 of them, it's like 70,000 pieces that come off them. And then they're all over the place. You walk on them, they hurt your feet. Bobbleheads are awesome. And you could just like get a big fan and blow it at them and they'd all just like wave in the wind. Be the best singer in the world, but ugly. Or be the worst singer in the world, but beautiful. I would rather be able to sing and, I don't know, be considered ugly by society standards. Damn society! Why are your standards so high? Come on, man, I'm nice. See, you're just beautiful then and you have no talent. Unless you have other talents. But this one you actually have a talent. And, you know, some of the best singers out there have been criticised. Adele at one point was criticised. People called her ugly and said that she was fat and everything. And she has the voice of a god. She could blow your house down with that voice. She's like the big bad wolf of singing. And she's not ugly. And she's not fat. She's a beautiful lady. And ugly is subjective. Ugly and beautiful are subjective. But good singing, that's a quality you can really measure. Come on, people! You'd rather be the worst singer in the world but be beautiful? That says a lot about you, society. Now who's shallow? Well, actually, I claimed that you were shallow already. No, you guys, I'm talking to society right now. I just have to look at the viewfinder to get it out there in the world. These questions are all going to get me in trouble. Why do I play this? Poop rainbows or vomit rainbows? Poop rainbows, because number one, I love pooping anyway, and number two, rainbows. And then I'd be able to talk about how awesome my poop rainbows are. Whereas if I'm vomiting rainbows, then I'm like, look how cool my... And I can't talk in the middle of it. But if I'm pooping rainbows, I'm like, hey, look how cool my poop rainbows are. Aren't they awesome? Poop, 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 or doop. Yeah. Plus, I just hate vomiting anyway. I hate vomiting. It's the most uncomfortable... I was going to say unnatural, but it's actually very natural. I just hate it. Your body all convulses and it does stuff that you're not telling it to do. It's just like, and you're at the mercy of puke. I don't like it. Eat a breakfast of only jelly beans or eat a breakfast of only hot wings. Oh. See, hot wings are chicken. Well, if we're going by normal standards. Eat a breakfast of only hot wings. That's chicken. Hot wings are tasty ass, man. So I'd be actually getting some protein and some nutrition. Eating jelly beans for breakfast, not only am I getting fat, diabetes, a lot of sugar, I'm melting the teeth out of my head. That's just not a good time. But hot wings are the shit. Hot wings are awesome. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna end on this one because this is a perfect sending off. Have 20 million YouTube subscribers or produce a blockbuster action movie. See, this is the thing. You could have 20 million subscribers and make the blockbuster action movie anyway, on your own, with the following you have. Or if you have 20 million subscribers, then you're likely doing something right. You're likely to have some sort of talent, or some sort of charisma and personality that people want to watch, so then you can just reach out to other people and get a blockbuster action movie made anyway. If you make a blockbuster action movie, then it's like, oh, you made one good movie. Great. Doesn't mean you make a bunch of them. If you have 20 million subscribers, that means you have a nice, hopefully loving community who watch what you do, support you in all of your endeavors. Thank you, by the way, for supporting me in all of my endeavors. It really means a lot to me that I can effectively do whatever I want and people will still support me. Within reason, of course. I can't go out and, like, slap a baby. And then people will be like, ha, love you, Jack. You're the best, like a boss. But it's really nice to have, like, an actual community and people who really support you. Especially if you treat them well. Because then they'll treat you well. Which I think we do. We treat each other very well. I took you out to dinner last week. You guys walked me home. It was a nice time. So I might have to go with this. That was very close. Clearly a lot of people don't know how powerful and how awesome YouTube is. And a lot of them are still stuck in the Stone Age. Some people probably just found this game out drinking with their friends, don't even know what a YouTuber is. And then they were just like, ooh, YouTuber, huh? Is that the guy who drives the Uber cars? Ha ha! Jaeger bomb! Ha! Funny. I'm a YouTuber, I don't drive cars. I don't even have a license. Anyway, that does it for this video on Would You Rather. These videos fly by. But I have to keep in mind not to let them go too far, because often I go back to edit them and I'm like, oh, I wanted to keep all that in, but it's too long, it's too boring. So I have to whittle them down sometimes. Yeah, somebody in the comments said clearly nobody knows how awesome YouTube is, or how amazing YouTube is. Haha, I like you, Juices. I don't know how to pronounce your name. There's a few of them here and there that I still cut out because while I might have the most sound logic in the world, it's just going to get me into trouble anyway and cause arguments in the comments, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because it's just not worth my time. It's not worth it. Because I like to interact with the comments, especially on videos like this, because everyone always has really funny scenarios and how they logic them out. And if I have to get into somebody talking about, if people start to try wars in the comments, then I'm just like, no, I don't have to read through your nonsense to get to the good comments. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch the like button in the face like a boss, and bye-byes on road. Whoosh, whoosh. Thank you guys, and we'll see all you dudes. And that's me. Woo! I don't know if this is made by the same guy. Shirk did the music for the first one, the Shirk Haunted song. On the text all falls on the ground as well. So I assume it's him doing the music again. I just love it. The music. See, I'm a bobblehead.